Alright guys, what's up? I'm gonna show you the spotted turtle tank I've set up. The spotted turtle was a rescue. I just got him 2 weeks ago. He had a really bad owner. Was not taking care of him right. I'll tell you the full story after I describe the setup. But yeah. All I have for him right now is a 20 long. He's about 4 inches long. Should be fine for him. He's only going to be in here for a couple months, and I'll go out to the pond for the summer, and I'll do something different with him next winter. But he's in a 20 long right now. No substrate on the bottom. Just brown paver, as you can see. So when he looks down, it doesn't look like there's mud. So he's not freaking out thinking he's in a. Trying to make it so that they don't know they're in a glass container. Yeah. There's a background on there, just, to make it look nicer for him. And, I don't like looking at glass walls, so. As far as the water goes, I've only got about 4 inches in there. Spotted turtles are not very good swimmers, so I do not put that much water in there. They're more of they swim across the top with their shells hanging out of the water. I've got a UV strip right there and then a UVA bulb right there over the basking spot, which is just a piece of driftwood and a rock with, a decoration log, some plants, some fake duckweed, and some more plants in a little cave down there. There's a small 50 watt heater in the back. The temperature, stays about 75. And then in the back there, I try to hide it. There's an internal filter. Just for up to 30-40 gallons, something like that, which is sufficient enough for the amount of water in here and for just one turtle. It's a tetra whisper, and that pretty much describes the setup. Now I'll show you the turtle and get into the details on him. He's right there. As you can see, his eyes are open now, but when I got him, the right eye was puffy and it had like a bunch of gook or whatever pus you could say around it, so he did have problems with his eyes. The back of his legs are missing a lot of scales, which they still kind of are a little bit, but it's looking better. You can see the huge crack in his shell right there. I'm going to have to pick him up and he's going to get mad, but well, not mad, but worried. There's a huge dent right there, so it leads me to believe he was dropped, or it was wild caught, which it probably was, and it was either hit by a car or a snapping turtle got a hold of it. But let's just say he's probably had a rough life. The person I got it from, he's more of a reptile hoarder, and he is a breeder, and he doesn't breed them, he more or less just collects them. This was in a tote about the same size as this tank. No lighting, no heating, no filtration, with about 7 other turtles of this size. Just a bucket of like 2 inches of water and a little piece of slate. Just a bunch of turtles. Awful way for this creature to live. So, I try to help it and give it the best life I can possibly give it now. But yeah, as you can see, he's doing fine. He eats pellets, and lettuce. I have not gotten him to eat the fish yet. I would like to incorporate that into his diet. I'm probably going to start by buying some feeder fish for him. But I've yet to see him go underwater, so I'm wondering if there's a swimming problem with him. He more or less just bellows along the top when he's in the water, if he goes in the water. Usually just chills in the shallow area over there. Sometimes I see him up front, but not often. And yeah, that's about it. So, if you have any questions, let me know. Do like to save animals, so yeah. I'll just give you a nice shot of his full setup. I know the lights are going to cause a bad glare, but nothing I can really do about it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. Subscribe. I'll have more videos. And yeah. Also, I really, I don't know if anyone else uses this, but that stuff right there is the exotart duckweed. Really makes the habitat look really good. really adds to it. I know some people might be worried about them eating it, but they don't. They can tell it's plastic when they put it in their mouth, and they spit it right back out. I've got 2 packs in there. I'd like to get 2 more to fill it up completely, because, you know, spotted turtles come from a bog. But, yeah. That's it. Thanks for watching.